Good morning, darlings. It is not even 9 o'clock, 24 degrees, and I am dying of heat. So before it hits, 37 degrees again today, I am gonna go shopping. And I do mean grocery shopping, because I'm out of food and I didn't want to go yesterday because it was too hot. Grocery haul was a success. Just got off an hour and a half phone call with my parents that I do daily. That's a lie, actually. I have a second hour phone call with my dad every night. So it's been fun. It's funny, before I left, everyone was like, you're not gonna see you're not gonna talk to your parents as much. No, I think I talk to them more. Anyway, I'm surprised at how much light this room is still getting because the curtains are fully down because it is 35 degrees or something ridiculous today. I wanted to tell you a fun story, a fun dream I had last night as I remembered talking to my parents, and I would like you to tell me what this means. So I was unboxing a magazine. You know those magazines you used to get when you were a kid that had like plastic around it and there'd be like a toy inside? Well, the toy in this one was like a brand new like electric toothbrush, but it had a UK adapter. Like right now I have my Australian plug, whereas this one can plug into the UK outlets. And so I was like, oh my god, this is the dream, I'm like winning in life. And then I go to plug it in and it suddenly like changes into the Australian adapter. And like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Because I never dream. Legitimately never. Like, I think the last time I dreamt was maybe 3 months ago. Maybe even longer. I don't dream. So when I dream, they usually mean something. What does that mean? Should I buy myself a new toothbrush? Like, what's happening? Because at the moment, that's my toothbrush charging in my room. Always. I don't know about you guys, but I'm currently in the I don't know what I'm doing with my life stage in my life, which so far has been the past 24 years. And I came to the realization today that I'm closer to 25 than 24. Like, only by a couple of days, but that is a scary realization. So I'm trying to make myself feel less stressed. So I wrote down like an actual to-do list today. Crazy, right? Anyway, things to do today. 1, grocery shop. 2, this. 3, make an edit to a TikTok video. I don't know if it will be good. I don't even know if I'll post it. 3, read, maybe. I started reading yesterday. So far, so good. One of my friends is in Europe currently. Well, 2 of my friends are in Europe currently. So I'm gonna look at flights to go and see them. And then I need to do my laundry because it's ridiculously hot and it feels silly to not do my laundry. I'm gonna finish this because I want to turn my fan back on. I'm sweating. It's too much. It's too much. I'm over it. I moved to the UK so that it could be, a top of 10 degrees. Not a top of 42 degrees. Like, I don't want this. I don't want to be here in the hottest May it's ever been, in the hottest June it's ever been, like, give me freezing cold. This climate change expert on the news this morning was like, so like, realistically, like, I wish I could tell you that like climate change, like, this is rare and uncommon, this heat wave, but actually, like, you should expect this more often. Thanks. Thank you so much for that. I don't want to expect this more often. It is lunchtime. For lunch today, we have eggs on toast. I like my eggs fried. Harry Styles also likes his eggs fried. I was there that night. No poached. So far today, I have been hella unproductive. It is still ridiculously hot. The windows are open. I actually don't think that's helping at all. Do you hear the sizzling of the eggs? As we are cooking these, I wanted to discuss the fact that I'm currently at a cross paths. I have been in London for almost 3 months now, and I'm basically pretty similar to where I started off, which is completely fine. But, I don't really want to be, like, I would like a job, and I would like friends, and I would like to not be in my house all the time. But there are so many things I could be doing. Like, I could move. I know I've already moved, but like, I could move in the UK. I could move out of the UK. I don't really want to go back home. There's just too many options, which is like not a real problem. But at the moment it feels like a real problem because I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Crushed it. Kind of. Dare I say, there is nothing better than a British strawberry. It's just so good, so refreshing. These alone have made my decision in moving here the right one. Well, at least in this minute while I'm eating them. Okay, I closed the window, but I'm leaving the fan on because it is so hot still. It is 5:30 and 31 degrees. That's ridiculous. I started reading yesteryear. I'm 100 pages in, and I'm assuming everyone knows what the plot is. But if you don't, it's essentially about like a trad wife influencer, and she gets like transported. into the past to where she's like an actual trad wife. Fascinating story. I find a lot of the time authors are afraid to make characters dislikable, and like I don't like her, but it's so good. She is annoying. She does suck at times and her thought processes aren't great, but it's a really interesting read. But then I guess there's the whole thought process that's like, just because she sucks as a person, does that mean she deserves to be treated poorly? Probably not. You know what I mean? I think it's a really interesting book. I completely understand why it's blowing up and why it's so popular. But yeah, I'm only 100 pages in, so I'm definitely excited to keep reading. Oh, it's called Yesteryear. I don't know if I said that. I'm assuming I did. But Anne Hathaway's like making the movie version of this, and so I'm only picturing the main character as Anne Hathaway. And I actually think that's detracting from the book because I'm only picturing Anne Hathaway. The book's amazing though. You know, one thing I don't want to be a trad wife. You know, that I can be certain about. Don't know many things, but that one is a guarantee. Enjoy the laundry that's just like drying behind. Ignore that. It is now currently, I want to say 7 p.m. 7 p.m. So you know what time it is. It's time for dessert. I have been waiting all day for this. I'm not lying because it is literally 29 degrees still. That is too hot, according to moi. I got a Magnum because I'm basic. I did think at the checkout going, maybe I should have tried a British like ice cream delicacy. Here we are. This will be the highlight of my day. So actually I should probably take my meds first. As I am consuming my lovely ice cream, I thought we would discuss life and all of the options one has. There are too many. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I know no one knows what they're doing with their life, and that's okay. But it would be nice if I knew a little bit more. You know what I mean? Those are different than in Australia. I keep having like these same conversations with my parents where they're like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, well, at some point you're gonna need to figure it out. Not in the sense that like they're like telling me I need to figure it out tomorrow, but like I need to have a goal to work towards, because for so long my goal has been to move to London and now I live here, which is really, really cool. But like, then what? You know what I mean? But we will see. Oh my god, Izzy, how's your skincare so glowy? It's not glowy. It's a mixture of moisturizer and sweat. So enjoy this. And to the disappointment of my mother, I still have not bought a hairdryer, but it is okay because it is still 28 degrees. It's 8 p.m. This is turning into like weather updates. You're so welcome. Anyway, I'm going to watch some TV and wait for an hour until my father calls me. The highlight of my day. I'm not joking. Again, sorry if you can hear the outside noise. You're either getting the fan or the outside noise because it is so hot. So I'm sorry. I personally don't love shopping. Crazy, right? But there are sometimes I just get into like weird moods where it's like I want to buy everything in the world. I've found my solution to that, instead of buying the things because usually I don't have the money, is to write down a list of things I would buy if I had money. It sounds really simple, and that's because it is. And you know what? I find that the main reason why I want to buy something is because I feel like I'm stressed I'll forget about it, which sounds really silly. I feel like you can hear that music and I'm so sorry, but I need the window open. I would die otherwise. So here are my current list of things I would buy if I had money. Number 1, Dyson Airwrap. You better believe I want that. That is the main reason why I have not bought a hairdryer, is because like if I'm going to buy one, I want the Dyson Airwrap, but I don't have that kind of money right now, so we're living with this. Secondly, therapy. I would spend so much money for a therapist right now. My old therapist is in Australia and also switched to being like only for emergencies, like in hospitals, which is like slay, love that for you, but I'm not in Australia nor in a hospital yet, you know, like, so therapy, that's high up on the list. New hair. I love this hair. You can't really tell at the moment, but it is kind of like a reddy color. I am over it. It just doesn't feel like the current me anymore. I'm kind of wanting to go like a honey blonde color. I said I'd never go blonde again. Apparently I'm a liar now. I also want to get bangs, and my mum would rather me get another tattoo than me get bangs or a fringe. I might just have to rebel and get a fringe. Solomons. I saw one girl on TikTok wearing the like black Solomons and I need them. Do I think I could style them? No. Do I want them now? Yes. There are these brown shoes. I will put up a picture. I saw this girl on the tube wearing these brown shoes and I went, I need those. Do I even like ballet flats? Not really, but those ones, cute. Decorations for my room. If you haven't really noticed, nothing. It's clothes, it's bags, it's nothing. I think some decorations would probably lift the space up. I have 3 plants. Those are my decorations. I'm not exaggerating. There are 3 of them. And finally a bin, because right now I just have a bin bag, which you've also probably seen. It has almost been 3 months. The only thing I bought is a fan, and rightfully so, I've needed that fan. So those are things I would buy if I had money. I also just wanted to say, before I go on the phone with my father, highlight of my day in case I haven't kept telling you that, I was feeling really low for a while, and this has been very, like, I've forgotten how much I love creating and like doing things like this, and I still don't know what I'm doing with my life. Couldn't tell you, but this is fun and I feel like I have like a spark of joy again. So if 1 person subscribes, I will post another video next week. I know I'm asking for a lot. I'm in a weird mood now. I'm happy and it's weird, and I'm not normally like this. I feel joy. What is happening there? No one knows. I, for one, no idea. This is new for me in this environment. This light is harsh. Yikes. It's almost 10 o'clock, which I actually have no idea if time is linear anymore. I don't know if 10 o'clock is late or early, but I think I'm gonna go to sleep. It is meant to get down to 23 degrees tonight. Here's hoping. I discovered that I've actually only been putting my fan on the lowest setting, which is like really dumb of me, but tonight I'm gonna put it up to a whopping 2. Crazy, I know. I had so much fun filming this. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life. I have no idea. Almost less than when I woke up this morning. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this. I hope it's good. I hope you guys like it. I had so much fun today. But like seriously, if one person subscribes, I will do another video. Remember that. I don't really know how to sign this off yet. Love you guys. You're amazing. You're the one that has to do the other half of this, by the way. I've decided. Thanks. Maybe I'll see you in the next one. Bye.